Let me shut down San Francisco for a
No,
second.
I was watching a bunch of Kings games. I wanted to prepare. Like, I looked at the fourth quarter of a couple of the games early in the season. Then I'm like, all right, well, that was 5 months ago. What does this team look like now? And then I told you I watched the New Orleans, and that's just one game, but the end of the New Orleans versus Sacramento game, and I'm like, dude, Sabonis is so good. And that was like one of my take. Like, obviously, Sabonis is good.
Here's the deal. Who's he going to defend on the other end?
See, that's a
when he's involved
question.
in every single action.
That's a great question.
And they have no rim protection. And one thing about the Warriors during their championship runs, and even when they advance to the NBA Finals, people think, oh, man, they just shoot a lot of threes, just Splash Brothers, a lot of cutting. The point to the paint, they dominate in the playoffs because they do break it down off the dribble. They break it down with the read react system. They get these bigs out on the perimeter to way, hey, you want to go dance with Stephen Curry on the three-point line? Or you want to go dance with Klay Thompson? And you get Sabonis away from the paint? Keegan Murray's protecting the rim?
Well, that's...
Like, who's going to protect that rim for Sacramento?
So that's why, and I'm not pushing back on Fitz. Fitz knows so much. I don't know if I like that strategy from them to blitz Steph Curry because, like you said, now you're in scramble mode with some of those other guys. I don't know about that strategically. Do you think that's
what, having the Kings in scramble mode?
No. What I'm saying is if they're going to blitz Steph Curry,
right?
I think that really puts a strain on someone like Sabonis to cover a lot of space.
Exactly. That's a nightmare for them.
Like
that's a nightmare for them.
I don't know if their personnel that's conducive.
No,
to
I don't think they. Good luck with that. We've seen teams try to do that.
A lot of teams.
I mean, the Cavaliers tried to do it in the 2017 NBA Finals. They blitzed Steph and tried to double him at half court. What happened? Kevin Durant, wide open dunks down the lane.
Well,
Andre Iguodala, wide open dunks down the lane. But it's off of Steph and the gravity.
I know, but it's tough for me to like KD,
But
KD.
My point is, it's not KD. It's anybody. It's the fact is the lane is wide open.
Yes,
and so whether it's Clay, whether it's Poole, whether it's Kuminga, whether it's Wiggins going downhill. If you blitz Steph and you're playing 4 and 3, the lane's wide open.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Well, that's where I go back to unforced turnovers. Like that shot selection and unforced turnovers are the two big takeaways for me. If they can limit because they do this. I mean, Jordan. How many times has Jordan Poole just fallen in the with no one guarding? How many times has Draymond thrown it into the second row? Like that happens a lot. Unforced turnovers, and then are they taking good shots or are they just bombing?
I'm with Fitz here. I don't want to hear anything else about the regular season.
Well, it's the only data point we have to try to see what we're going until we play a game.
I think this team struggled this year. Obviously, there was a lot of issues, but you see them win 8 of 10 down the stretch. They didn't win 8 of 10. Now, I don't think they put together a lot of complete basketball games down the stretch.
That is
but
wild.
They did win 8 of 10.
They did.
All right? Yeah. 8 of 10 to close the show and finish in the top 6.
The most overlooked 8 of 10 all year.
Right. Don't even look like you talk about a 2-week stretch. Well, they won 8 of 10.
Well, it's because in every one of those games, I was pulling my hair out in the first half.
So, I mean.
You were too.
I pull my hair in the second half. I told you what I do in the first half. I'm relaxing.
I'm eating Jollibees.
Watch. A lot of people. I'm on a diet right now. No Jollibees for me. All right, let's get to King of the Hill, Spadoni. King of the Hill.
What is
this? We're going to have some fun here. Okay. King of the Hill
Didn't
this week.
Know you had this in your back pocket.
Oh, we got it in the back pocket. Lubman's producing finally when he's not going crazy over Giants games. Right, Sam Lubman? He actually wore a Warriors hat today. That's how down he is on the Giants. No orange and black here, just a black Warriors hat. No orange and black Giants gear.
He nutted that thing.
No. Max Muncy did, though. A couple of them. Is Bryce Johnson, is he going to marry that wall in center field?
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the first time I said, someone go check on him. Like, if this was the NFL, concussion protocol, the booth would have made him go in the blue tent. And then the second time, they're like, he's good. I'm like, Kruk, he is not good. Go check on your boy.
Man, if you're worried about the Warriors in this series, and I'm going to say this, and I know D'Lo KC's listening, and I'll tell this to him tomorrow. Ain't nobody scared of the Sacramento Kings. If you're scared, go to church.
I have a healthy fear.
Oh my God. Of course you do. All right, King of the Hill.
That's what the coach says.
This week, King of the Hill. We're going to rank the playoff series by how entertaining it will be. This week's King of the Hill, we're going to rank each playoff series by how entertaining it will be from 1 through 8, or 8 through 1. So we're going to start off with the least entertaining series of the playoffs in the first round. And that is the Nuggets and whoever they're going to play in the first round. That is the NBA TV series.
OKC?
Yeah.
I
like OKC.
I love their roster.
I like OKC, but that's a 5-game series. At most.
My boy Jalen?
I do like Jalen.
Hey.
I do like Jalen Williams.
You wait till he gets that full NBA body. This dude's, I like him a lot.
All right.
I just like that team. Who had Lou Dort on for 25 last night?
Not
me.
A good player. The torture chamber.
It's maybe the best nickname in sports right now.
Least entertaining series. Nuggets and maybe OKC, maybe T-Wolves. Don't count out the T-Wolves. Now, if it is a T-Wolves, it may move up on my list. But as of now, Nuggets and whoever.
I think that Nas Reed thing is
big. Yeah. And McDaniels breaking his hand, punching the wall. All right. Number 7. Bucks and whoever. Whether it's who is it going to be? Bulls. Either the Heat or the Bulls.
No, it's Hawks.
No, Hawks are playing the Celtics.
That's right. You're right. Excuse me. You're right.
Bucks and whoever. It's going to be a grind. If it's Miami, it could get interesting. It'll be a grind.
Did you guys watch the game last night with DeAr DeRozan, DeMar's daughter, screaming at the foul line?
And guess what?
It worked.
The bedazzled sweatshirt?
It worked.
Loved it.
18 to 36 from the free throw line. All right, number 6. In terms of most entertaining series in the first round, I got number 6, Sixers and Nets. Sixers and Nets, only because of Embiid and Harden. I want to see how they take care of business in this Eastern Conference Series. It's imperative that they wrap this up in 4 to 5 games. They need rest. They need to chill because in the second round, they will be seeing the Boston Celtics, which leads me to my number 5 most entertaining series. Number 5, that'd be Celtics and Hawks. The Hawks under Quinn Snyder play a better brand of basketball. I like the way they looked against Miami. Running the pick and rolls, getting downhill. I thought Capella was really good in that game against Miami, despite him scoring 4 points. I think Draymond Green was right on it. Capella was solid, man. He was.
I've always liked Capella. Going back to those Houston days when we saw him in the playoffs, I just think he's a solid player.
No doubt. And Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey's playing well.
The guy that people wanted to keep.
Yeah. Wiggins for Sadiq? Yeah. Oh, wait. He's going to Atlanta. Yeah, Wiseman. Who did I say? Wiggins. Sorry, Wiggins.
We're not trading Wiggins.
No, we're not trading you. I never wanted to trade you either. Never wanted to trade you, Andrew Wiggins. Oh, John Wilson wants to text me with the Kings in 3. Okay, John. Okay, buddy. He also told me to go to Bakersfield to start my career.
We got the King.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Cavaliers and Knicks. That is my top Eastern Conference series. Cavs and Knicks.
Are we going to rename the roast to the drive-by?
Why?
It's just drive by anybody.
Oh, man.
At any time.
Listen to this. Austin, can't wait to see Ponte right on the top of the bus in a month and a half. Nah, hopefully I'm in studio with Chris Mullen and Roz Mathai, the great Roz Mathai.
Oh, my God. The egos.
No
I
egos.
Thought Fitz was setting the bar high. Ponte is trying to just hurdle over it.
Hey, that's my guy, Bobby Fitz,
I
baby.
love Fitz.
You're on it.
When I asked about his golf clubs, that's for me to know.
Hey, he gave us a lot of compliments,
Which
man.
basically means, he's bringing them steaks.
Cavalier Knicks, though. This is good. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Julius Randle.
The underrated matchup that I'm excited to see.
I think it's the best series in the Eastern Conference in the first round. Donovan Mitchell going to Madison Square Garden. Remember, there was a lot of rumors with Donovan Mitchell getting traded to New York City.
Dad was a New York Knicks employee.
Yep. Cleveland has been a solid team, young team, but I'm eager to see them in that home crowd against the New York Knicks in the playoffs. And the Knicks have played well down the stretch.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett turned it up.
Guru's favorite player, Julius Randle.
Oh, Emmanuel Quickly. I thought you were going to say him. Candidate for 6th man of the year.
Well, I just know how Guru always loves a Julius Randle.
Does he?
Oh, that's a Guru kind of a guy.
Guru loves his basketball, man. Loves his basketball. All right, number 3.
Number 3.
This was a tough one for me. This was a tough one. It really was.
Phoenix.
And I'm actually going to flip-flop right now. I had it listed as number 3. The number 2 series I had was actually Phoenix and the Clippers. I'm actually going to go number 3, Clippers and Suns. Clippers, Suns, number 3. Kawhi Leonard and company. This is like a second-round Western Conference matchup. We're getting this in the first, folks. Now, what's the update on Paul George? Probably not playing in the series, right, Spadoni?
Yeah.
That's tough. But you get Russell Westbrook going up against his old teammate Kevin Durant. You got Chris Paul. You got Devin Booker. You got Ayton against Zubac. I like me some Zubac. It's a good series on paper. It's a really good series.
When the Lakers traded Zubac, I remember telling Spadoni, I don't like that trade for them.
because they got Mike Muscala. No one liked that trade.
Thanks, I know,
Magic.
but on the night of the trade, I was like, Zubac is good. Why were you young player? It made no sense.
Anybody picking the Clippers over the Suns in this series? Okay, there it is.
I would like them both to take a pound of flesh out of each other.
No doubt. No doubt. Kawhi against KD. Oh.
The Claw
The Claw.
versus the Slim Reaper?
Oh. I'm all in for this series. Remember, this was
the
a
guy
Western
with no social media versus the guy who will literally tweet at anyone at any time.
I heard rumors about Kawhi's social media.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm kidding. Look at you. You lit up. Oh,
well,
really?
I was like, well,
no, I'm not spilling no beans. No.
You
Nothing
like Pinto or refried?
I'm a big black bean fan.
I
these
love
days.
black beans.
No, this is going to be fun. This is a rematch of the Western Conference Finals a couple years ago. Suns and Clippers. Remember Pat Bev when he was on the Clippers, pushed Chris Paul? This could be Chris Paul's last shot at a ring. It could be. All right, number two.
Number two.
Lakers and Grizzlies. I mean, come on.
Shannon Sharp.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Oh, T. Morant and Ja.
I'm sure Skip Bayless will be rooting for Memphis, right?
Oh, there's no doubt. T, Ja, LeBron, AD, Schroeder, who's playing really well. Schroeder's good. Austin Reeves. Oh, I'm burying the lead. Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks
guarding LeBron James.
Does he think he's Andre 2K, 3K, 4K, whatever Andre's name is now?
I don't. Man, Dylan Brooks thinks he's a dude. I'm not mad at that. All right. People love the Kawhi laughing song. All right. So that's my number 2 series on King of the Hill, most entertaining series. And number 1, come on, you know what's happening.
Number 1.
It's happening right here in Northern California. Kings Warriors. Warriors Kings. For the first time ever. Sacramento Kings fans are feeling themselves. Warrior fans are feeling themselves. Kings fans are claiming that Warrior fans only watch the Warriors. I don't think Kings fans watch the Warriors at all. They keep citing the road record and this and that. You haven't watched them play this year. Keep it real, Kings fans. This is the number 1 entertaining series. The young upstart Sacramento Kings, who haven't been in the playoffs in 17 years, against the defending champion Golden State Warriors, who are trying to keep this dynastic run alive. The Kings have a couple chances here. They could do a couple things here. One, you could knock off the Golden State Warriors and advance to the second round for the first time in over 17, 18, 19, 20 years. I lost count. But 2, you may send the Warriors into an all-season of disarray.
Oh, well, they would feel like they ended the Warriors, and that would be one of the most sweet things that you could do. Like ending a team that has had the success that they've had. Don't you take solace in that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This series is going to be a lot of fun.
Like, part of why the Giants' run in 2010 was so magical was because the Phillies had been in the World Series multiple times, and it felt like you ended the Phillies.
Yep,
didn't
doubt.
it?
No, it did. They did end the Phillies. They did.
This is obviously the Warriors more successful than the Phillies were, but you get where I'm going with it.
Well, you know what? Warriors are about to cook the Kings. 5 or 6, I don't know which one. Depends when the Warriors want to end it. Do they want to get more work with Andrew Wiggins? Do they want to end it right away and get rest for the Lakers or Grizzlies? Or as Draymond Green said on his podcast, the Draymond Green Show, he believes they're playing the Lakers in the second round. And that's our King of the Hill most entertaining series real quick.
Nice.
Number 8, Nuggets and whoever. 7, Bucks and whoever. 6, Sixers, Nets.
Sponsored by no one.
5, Hawks, Celtics. 4, Cavaliers and Knicks, the best series in the Eastern Conference, in my opinion, in the first round. 3, Lakers, Grizzlies, or 3 was Suns, Clippers. 2, Lakers, Grizzlies. Number 1, Dubs in Sacramento.